a piece of shit. Fuck with him. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Fuck with him. He's a coward, and I'm gonna take everything you own. And I'm gonna tell your wife when we get to court about you fucking the other girl. Let's see what you like about that whore. When you open up a can of worms, make sure you understand what you opening up, bitch. But you fuck with them bikes. Now let me show you where this individual lives at. He's out there harassing this gentleman because he served him papers. Okay? He let Takoma Park get his ass into a whole lot of trouble. And now he finna get his ass served to him in a big lawsuit. He's back here harassing this homeless man that is not on his property. This is where he lives at. On this property right here, which is the park's property. He's been here for years, y'all. The homeless man, living in this shack right here. And this clown, because he served him papers, is harassing this homeless man. I'm telling y'all, corruption at its finest. And they're doing it with the help of Takoma Park, Maryland's security force, police department. He's harassing homeless people with them. You see the bike right there? The young man uses the bike, and he's telling him he wants the bike off his property. Right there, that bike there. He's saying he wants him off of the homeless man's property, his deck, which he doesn't own. He doesn't own this part of the deck. This is the fuck corruption that goes on in this little town. You got these town people harassing homeless people while they're committing criminal acts. Look at here. There's a tree that these people cut down right here in the park area. Sick of this shit going on around here. And free people, this is what needs to be done. People need to start standing up and saying enough is enough. Look at all these cars he got here. This is not an automotive shop. This is a tire company. And they're down here tearing people's cars up. We're at 6600 where they're getting these tires from a salvage yard for $5 and they're selling them for $65 and up. On their own people. They're selling them to their own people. That's the funny thing. And this clown wants to act like he's a big businessman when he go borrow somebody else's car to sell, to ride around in like he's a big roller. Look at him. Here's the food truck. Look at all the used tires they're gonna spray paint and then put them back on other people's cars. Look at him. That's the manager right there. This clown here is from Wisconsin. Got his little girlfriend. She might be down here too. But his wife is in Wisconsin. And he's down here fucking around on her while he's out of town with another girl. Look at this shit, y'all. Now, mind you, they state by these rules and regulations, once you live in an area a long time, you're supposed to change the tag. Why is this Wisconsin tag still on this car? Why? Corruption within this little town. Okay? As you see right there, where that white fence is outside of his property boundaries. We've already checked. But he's harassing this guy because this guy served him the complaint. The gentleman named John. He's a homeless old man and lives in there, been living there for over 20 years. Takoma Park came out here and instructed these clowns to harass this old man because they got served. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Where's code enforcement? Huh? Where's the people who's supposed to be enforcing the rules and regulations of this building? If you go inside that building there, they have a jack. Where's OSHA? This building been over here over 20 years and they put the jack into the floor that is corrupt and can't hold a car jack, but they're using it inside that building right there. Where's OSHA? Where's the federal government to come down here? Pepco. They've manufactured an electrical box inside of this building, but nobody's down here to inspect this building. Why is that? Corruption. Because Takoma Park is holding these individuals and trying to get them to do what they want them to do by keeping this building. He's leasing from a company in Rockville, Maryland. But you'll hear about all this in the court proceeding. Look at them. They brought the food truck over here and hooked up electrical wire so that the food truck can be used off of this property here. A lot of corruption going on here. Look at them. Without a permit, they have hooked up electrical box coming from this building here to this food truck, and I'm gonna show it to you. But where's Pepco? As you see right here, let me show you. See that box right there? There's a box right there that's coming out of the building. See the wire on the ground that goes to this food truck? They tried to do it over here. Let me show you. And Pepco shut them down. Pepco shut them down. So what they did, they got one of their Hispanic friends to come out here. See that right here? Pepco shut them down. So they moved the truck over here so they could sneak and do it. But if you go inside of this building here, that box, electrical box, has not been licensed. It is not regulated. It is something they hooked up. You can see it right there. Look how they put stands, wheels on the stands, y'all, because this truck doesn't get moved at all. At all. These dudes here, I'm pretty sure don't have green cards and they're working here. That's why they all run inside when they see the camera. This is why he doesn't like law enforcement on this property, because a lot of them don't have green cards. They have snuck into America, and now he's working with them, using them as slaves for little or nothing. But we're going to have customers come down here and start checking to see if they got their green card. I'm just waiting around to see if he called his buddies Takoma Park. But what happened was the little guy named John, who you saw serving these individuals, as soon as they got the paperwork, the dude Evans, who is the owner of this tire shop from Wisconsin, called his cousin, who is Edwin, to harass this John who lives in that white building right there, y'all. But yet and still, and this has all been done because Takoma Park told this clown to do it. He ain't man enough to come out the building now. I'm the wrong person you want to fuck with. Look at him. He's sitting inside. He's sitting inside the office like a little bitch that he is. Look at him. Y'all stay tuned. And I'm calling you a bitch right now, Evans, on social media. Use a straight whore to mess with a homeless man because he served you papers. If you want to mess with somebody, you know how to get in touch with me. Use a straight bitch. And I'm telling you that on social media. Y'all stay tuned. All right, we're at 6530 New Hampshire Avenue, and if you look inside the door, there are more tires inside this, where they're using this for a storage area inside of this building. But where's Takoma Park code enforcement? Where's the Takoma Park Consumer Affairs office? Nowhere to be found. Why? Because they're in cahoots with these clowns here. They are in cahoots with the gentleman down there that's leasing 6600 from a company in Rockville. We're going to get the company for you, and we're going to ask them, do they understand what is going on down here at this property? But they're over there harassing a homeless man because he served them documents. What a bitch. What a bitch. If you want to mess with somebody, Evans, you know how to get in touch with me. You definitely know how to get in touch with me. But you go after the least, and this is what a coward does. A fucking coward goes after the small man and fucks with him. Look at him. This is the other truck from Wisconsin. I guess his buddies ain't gonna come down here. Look at that. Let's take a trip around the back way. Now I got other things to do. I ain't got time. I was waiting for to see if they secure.